Okay, it's time for me to defend the person who I believe wrongly went after my brother. President Trump has ordered his DOJ to open a grand jury investigation into New York Attorney General Letitia James. Why? Because she went after him, and he believes she abused her power and that it was about politics. Now, maybe not, but is this the right way to deal with it? Okay, and again, full transparency. She went after my brother. I still don't like the way this smells. Now, my guest says that's because I'm an idiot and I don't understand what needs to happen here for there to be accountability. Okay, maybe I'm wrong. Let's have the conversation. All right? Conservative talk show host, friend of show, Ben Ferguson, joins me now to learn me. Good to have you.
Good to be here. All right, you're not an idiot, but I will say this. Your brother's not conservative. Donald Trump is not a liberal. We should both be angry if anyone goes after either of those individuals solely based on politics, which is exactly why it must stop. What terrifies me about James is the fact that when she was running, she said, he's going to know my name. I'm going to go after him. I'm going to look into everything he's ever touched in his life, and he's going to know who I am. She also said, give me money, and I will weaponize the Attorney General's office to go after a political opponent. Then she fundraised off of it in emails, saying that if you give money to me, I will weaponize in my official capacity to make sure that Donald Trump goes to jail. Now, forget Trump for a second. The Lady Justice is supposed to be blind to politics. You should never prosecute somebody, whether it's your brother who's a liberal or Donald Trump who's a conservative, because you don't like them politically. And so what I think Donald Trump has now done is said, okay, this is a woman that clearly stated on the record that, number one, she said that Donald Trump is illegitimate. She said, if you elect me, I will go after him. And she fundraised off of it. That meets the criteria, Chris, for them looking at the investigation of her and saying, this is an abuse of power. You're not allowed to do that if you are an attorney general.
I think it meets the standard for political payback to say that it was illegitimate, to say all the things that you just said. But a grand jury investigation, how is that not lawfare on its face?
If she didn't break a law and she did nothing wrong, then she has nothing to worry about, right? So,
brother,
it also
would
makes
you
it clear,
want to be put in front of a grand jury about anything? Do you know how easy it is in that system?
I go back to her. She put herself in the situation by saying, he will know my name, and saying that I'm going to whoop his ASS, and then sending out fundraising letters that I'm going to put Donald Trump in prison if you give me money. If that is not the definition of abuse of power in the Attorney General's office, then I don't know what is. And then my question, Chris, is this. What happens if these AGs around the country all just start running off of, I'm going to lock everyone up that disagrees with me if you elect me? You've got to stop this at some point.
I get the goal. Okay, I hate it. I don't like any of these things. If I could go back, I mean, I hate even thinking about my life this way, but because you can't go back. You can't fix anything. You can only be different going forward. I'm just saying I don't know where this ends. I agree with your goal, okay? I agree with your goal. I'm just worried about grand juries for people that you don't like. I don't like what she did. I've been on record the whole time saying the cases in New York against Trump were weak and shouldn't have been brought.
So here's my question, though. Should a grand jury look at the case and look at what she stated publicly and decide if she abused her power by going after someone solely for political reasons, not because they broke a law? That is well within the means of the law. This is something that should be looked at. And by the way, I'd be saying the same damn thing, Chris, if it was a Republican AG that was running for office saying, I'm going to come after Cuomo, I'm going to come after Obama, I'm going to come after Hillary Clinton. That is not your job. And every American should know that an attorney general of any state in America is not going to come after you because of who you donated money to, who you voted for, if there's an R or a D or an independent by your name.
Look, I agree that it's wrong. I just believe that every time we have people who went after them, we just continue the cycle. But I hear you. You've got cogent points.
I just want to be on the record. I defended your brother tonight more than you. Hell may be freezing over, my friend.
I know. I'm just getting old. All right, Ben Ferguson, thank you very much for joining me. Always appreciate it. Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.